Hey guys, good job on your first day in Canvas. I'm able to see who's online and for how long. But the good news about that is that you guys actually, almost everybody was online this first day. I went through and commented on all your work, had some really strong submissions, and I also gave you some feedback on how to make it even stronger. I'm going to show you how to get through today's assignment. You only have English today, so that's good news. At least from me, you've got different work from Mr. Molina. But I started on the CMS website, student portal, went down here to Canvas. I've got all my tabs open, so I'm just going to run through them. Once you get in here, you'll click on the Canvas icon, and that will bring you into our page. So you go to your courses, you pick on English, and then here's my page. It looks a little different right now. I've got these pretty buttons up that don't work yet, but they will. This one, today's lesson, will jump you to the lesson of the day. The book nook, I have some book recommendations from Miss Demond that I'm going to post in here for you. So anyone who's running low on book ideas, Epic is free right now. Your parents, all they have to do is give me their email address and I can send them an invitation. Also, Sora is really a great resource. You can read books right online. And then the local library has one called Libby, I believe is what it's called. And you just use your library number, put it in online, and you can read right away and check out books. So I'll give you some really great Lexile, like challenging books for your age group, but I think that they'll be fun for you too. You can find them there. This box, special areas, sorry about my voice. Um, that will be linked to the specials website where Coach T has some workouts up there. Miss White has music that you can do. There's art. I think Miss Jones is posting theater. So whenever you're doing a brain break or you are done with your 2 hours of work and you want to do something other than Roblox or TikTok, which I think eventually you'll probably get bored of, you can check this out. It might be a little bit of fun. And then lastly, Miss Roth, she's going to put her TD extensions up on this part. So if you're trying to improve your reading or your math, I'll put some extension activity for you. That's optional, but you can give it a shot. I wanted to point out on our schedule today that me and Mr. Molina spoke and we switched up when English and math are just because my office hours are in the morning. So if you do need help, it would be helpful to have English when my office hours are. So now you'll just see English is the first thing you do after you have breakfast in the morning. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 10, you can jump on this Zoom call, use the meeting ID and password, and I will be there with my coffee. You can come have coffee with me, figuratively, because you shouldn't be drinking coffee. You can drink milk. And we can discuss any questions you have, or you can just come say hi. All right, let me show you today's lesson. So I'm going to go to assignments and Tuesday, because you already did your work for Monday, because you're good humans. So today's assignment. If you read through this, it's kind of just my spiel that I just gave you. I'm proud of you guys for the work you did yesterday. Your lesson for today is you're going to find a common thread between two nonfiction texts by paying close attention to the 5 W's and H. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. When I say common thread, I'm using figurative language. That means that there's like a commonality, there's something similar between these two nonfiction articles. And nonfiction, if you need that refresher, means that it's real. So our articles today are about two people and there's something similar about them. So the first thing I want you to do is say hello and do my digital check-in, please, so I can make sure you're doing okay. Tell me how you're feeling. Then you'll be watching today's tutorial, which you're doing right now. So after that, you're going to preview today's note catcher. And you'll click this link, obviously. Got it pulled up right here. We're going to type the title of each one in the boxes. So that's pretty important so we can keep them straight. Then come back and we're going to open our two articles. We've got Rachel Carson I have that pulled up here. You do the same. You're going to annotate the text just like yesterday. I saw some funny comments in there. Shout out to Camila. You made me laugh. Remember, if you hit this comment button, you can post like the annotations on the side as you are reading. So then the other article that is posted is right here. You'll see them both. So I've got all three of the documents open that I need. I'm not going to read through these ones with you today because I feel like I'm almost to laryngitis point and I don't have Argenis on Andrea to be my voice anymore. So I'm going to save it. I think you guys can handle this one. But I am going to help you set up your documents. So I'm going to copy the title, remember, and I'm going to put it in this slide. You should fill out both slides here. And you should keep the details separate. So we've got the title of each. You don't have to write this full title. I'm just going to put Rachel Carson's name here. All right. So now we've got our nonfiction slide focusing on Equise, and we've got Rachel. Okay, so we obviously know our who's. We've got their names already, but I want you to tell me what you learned about them, where they're from, when was this article taking place, how did they accomplish what they did, why did they do what they did. Okay, and by doing this, you're going to focus on the details of these two separate texts, but it's going to help you find, like, they might have a similar why they did something by the end of this. Or maybe if I was just previewing these texts right here, we've got marine exploration. We know from our ecosystems unit that marine has to do with water, with ocean water. So we've got some text features showing us Medal of Freedom. And we know we have a legacy, which I know that that vocabulary word means it's something you leave behind. So we've got some clues here about this article. Let's see where he's from. He's in the Navy. That's why it's talking about the Marine exploration. And he's in the French Navy. All right. So we have some details there. We go over to Rachel Carson. She's writing about the ocean. There's a tie right there. Both of these articles have to do with people and how their life was incorporated with the ocean in some way, shape, or form. It seems like Rachel here wrote about the ocean. And I believe I saw earlier it talks about what her career was. I'll let you come across that. But you're going to find a lot of connections between these people, even though one is from Massachusetts in the United States and the other is in the Navy in France a long time ago in the 1940s. Okay, so fill out these two different slides. I am going to check them and make sure that you have information about Rachel in Rachel's slide. All right, I don't want you to be mixing the two. Try and keep your brain straight. And when you're all done, you will go right here to submit assignment. I did have some that weren't submitted properly today, okay? So if you're having a lot of trouble, you can, for right now, share the link with me, but I don't want you to do that all the time because I have to grade through Canvas. So you need to come here to Google Drive, and it doesn't let me preview it to you when I'm in student view. But if you scroll all the way down here, you can give it permission to access your drive. You select this nonfiction tile that I made for you, and then you just hit submit and you're done, okay? All right, I'm gonna save my voice. Andrea and Argenis, get ready to have to be digital teachers when I have laryngitis again and I can't talk, because then we'll be in big trouble. But until then, I hope you guys have a lovely Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.